Hey everyone, uh, it's Robbie here, and welcome back to episode 3. Today, we are going to be continuing our work on kind of terraforming the other section of the island and just making some pathways around. So I thought I'd take you along on the journey. I know our last episode was a little bit heavily edited. I had some problems where I had to export everything to YouTube, re-download it on another device, and then re-upload everything. So hopefully today's a little bit smoother, as I hope to be able to edit the footage a little bit more easily and a little bit more smoothly. But we'll see where it takes us. Okay, let's light this candle. Okay, so let me just get some dirt. I did prepare some in future, and I have a bunch stored around the island, so in case we need more. Oh, I do actually need to go get some more items. I need shovels because the tinker shovel I have only can hoe. It can't uh, make a pathway. Uh, yeah, we'll just make stone shovels. Mm, Where is some wood? Oh, there, almost. There's some more sticks. Oh, actually, I also need. Let's go take it from up here. I have a crafting table. Yeah, here it is. Also, the reason I have a tinker's axe and a tinker's pickaxe, but then regular axe and normal pickaxe is because the tinker stuff does not like to break workstations or uh, chests. They only it like goes really slowly, so I have to take two with me. Okay, so let me just get some shovels here. Perfect, and we'll start working here. Hmm. So I should say I'm recording this after the last episode, since I have some extra time given Memorial Day weekend. So this is so if you leave comments on the last video, I will not see them until or respond to them until the next episode. So just know that. But I hope you guys did like it. I worked really hard to try and make it longer, and there was a lot of cutting I had to do, and so some parts were awkwardly stitched together. I'm still learning transitions and everything, so just give me some time. We'll get everything there to a good professional level here soon. So, sorry, I just want to make sure that we're still recording. I had one instance actually already today where I started and it wasn't recording. How's that? Started 2 times and still was not prepared. Okay. Also, please tell me what you guys think we should do, because I know my heart is set on making this into like the Cheyenne Mountains entrance from SG1. But please tell me if you have other ideas, because I'd love to hear them. Okay. Look how peaceful this is. Look how lovely it is. I'm gonna bridge this part just to make it look more natural and to have like the path kind of going up a set kind of area, and then it'll dip down on the other side, but it'll just make it a little bit longer. So we aren't going through this little awkward valley, I feel. And plus I wanted to cover up a bit of that stone. As there's stone does provide texture, but I want it to look more inviting, as in like just have the stone over the cliffs. Not really over here. I will kind of cover it up eventually. But for right now, we're just going to do a little portion of it. And that's kind of why I'm weaving along this area. Let's see how, because I do want to put like a fence around it, as that's kind of like the shots you get from the show. So I'm trying to figure out how far out, or maybe what I'll do is, there we go. Okay, and then we'll extend this a little bit more. I know it's gonna be awkward. I'll go underneath, off camera, and do some of the work. Uh, I really should build a monster spawner or something. I know I want it on peaceful because I don't want to deal with the creepers, but I really would like some string to have, bamboo, so I can make scaffolding. All right, let's go like that, and then this, and we'll bring out this a little bit more. I know this is a little bit boring, but you know what? It's fun to me, and we're just taking you along for the journey, and just to be able to talk about things. So how was all of your guys' Memorial Day weekend? Was it fun? It was fun. Or maybe you just didn't do much. That's okay too. Sometimes you just need an extra long weekend to do nothing, catch up on some sleep, and just enjoy your time. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. Should have probably filled that hole in all the way. I know I'm gonna regret it in the future because I'm gonna come back and be like, why is this hole here? Okay, there we go. Then let's start making this pathway. Ooh, look how fast this is. Maybe a little bit of a speedy up bit and bring you guys back here, and we'll have a little bit of montage, and we'll have some of the path done. All right, see you guys in a bit. My okay, guys. Here's the path so far. I kind of like it. Not entirely sure yet. There's some part of me is like, is that really good? But we're gonna stick with it for now. Okay, so we're gonna bring it all the way over here. So I'm actually gonna go up here. Start trying to connect the path from this point. And actually, I may go down here. So let's see. Let's see. Let's. Okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this path down here. I'll have that little path going off to something else, maybe like a little shack. Oh yes, this is nice. Oh, what should we talk about? Oh, I have a great idea what to talk about. Actually, I don't. Isn't that funny? Like sometimes you just can't think of anything. Sorry about that weird cut, guys. There was just stuff going on in the background. I just wanted to not have that be in the video. So I did just take that time just to get some wood to make the stairs. Okay, so let's. Oh, there we go. Then let's get the stairs out. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's. Sorry, there's just stuff going on in the background. Let's just put these right here quickly. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, I feel like that's nice. Oh yeah, I really like that. It's gonna be nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's one double check. Yep, still recording. Up this way. And then let's go take some. Oh, nope. Perfect. Okay, let me just go put some of these stairs down just to, start filling out the pathway a bit more. Also, I'm gonna get some. I think we'll make it stone. Actually, I just want to make sure I line this up right. I need some more stairs. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I will do like some. I was thinking about doing some retaining walls for, for these like sections of stairs. But I'd have to. I think I'd make them stone then, just so they blend in. So I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe I'll put some like logs or something. Okay, where's the area I was working on? Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Perfect. And then we'll go path in between this. I just want to put some more dirt down here, just to make it more natural with the hillside. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I love that. So if you're making pathways, I feel a good rule of thumb is like 3 wide. I think I was actually taught that by, growing up when we were playing Minecraft. I would always watch tutorials, and they always make the path 3 wide. And I don't know if it just stuck with me or if I like it. Either way, I think it's a good choice. Although sometimes I want to do 4 wide. I think it's a mixture, which is the best recipe. Just get rid of all this grass. Look at all this grass. And these little things popping up from them are fibers, which you can make into string. Which I may use that as. Let me silence my phone. That was bad. Which I'll use to make string. Although I try not to, because it just feels a little cheaty, or a little bit overpowered. This time, we are actually gonna widen this pathway a bit, widen this little area, instead of closing it off completely. Perfect. Mm, Another shovel bites the dust. I know I could make some better quality shovels, but as I said, I don't like to use my ore, and like with a cobblestone generator, actually with the some of the mods that I have installed on your add-ons, you are able to like create or from just having like a block breaker and a sifter, but I don't really want to do that. Like you break cobblestone down into like gravel and stuff and then you sift it, which I don't really want to do. Feels a little cheaty, and even though do have literally ore plants in my little workshop area, but that's because I want these tools to last forever. I don't want to have to constantly make new tools. And like they have like repair kits, so I'm like, why not use them? Why not? Plus, I don't want to have a trading hall for a mending villager. That that does not sound fun for me. Although I probably will make a trading hall in the future just to have one. Okay. Let me go summon dragon. Toothless, get over here. I hope Disney copyright lawyers don't come after me. That would suck. They may be. Oh, should I really be talking about it then? What if they hear this and they're like, well, he needs to be copyrighted. God, no one telling me, please. I swear. I swear this is all for fun. I'm not going to make any money off of this. This is just because I want to show people the process of building and just, have some fun. Okay. We'll do here. Oh, no. Oh, how do I make it go? I have to do it dead on. There we go. Then I'll just do this. Perfect. Oh my god, look how beautiful this is. We'll take a second. We'll take a flyby here in a second. Okay, wait. Let's go with flat this way. Oh, sometimes I do hate using the shovel because it digs so fast. The reason I made it was for mass excavation. Okay, actually, we'll take a path this way. Okay. And we'll make it like it's supposed to separate, like as in this was like a little hill here, and that's why the path is not like conjoining evenly. Hmm. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And also we'll put like a we'll eventually put like a lamp post on this. Perfect. Okay, right now I gotta perfect. There we go, a little bit more natural. There we go. Oh, let's put some more down here. In case I wanna raise this all a bit more in the future. We'll leave that actually right like that there. Actually, then we'll. Oh, perfect. That looks very natural. Actual. Flatten this part out. I don't know what I'll put here, but this like little offshoot will definitely lead to like a home, or maybe even connect up with the other passway to the Iron Cove. Okay, let me just go get some more dirt. Wait, am I still recording? Yep, I'm still recording. Sorry guys, I just have to keep checking that. I worry that if I don't, I'm gonna like, oh my god, I lost all that footage. No. And then you'd come back and there'd be like a big project done, or this isn't a big project, it's just a project, but not very fun if you guys came back and that was like all finished and you're like, hey, what happened? Okay, there we go. Okay, how do I want to bring this down here? I guess it's just gonna be straight down with a staircase. Oh, there we go. Mm, perfect. We'll just do one since I don't have that many stairs right now. I'll have to go make more. What we'll do is we'll extend this out to make it look a little bit more natural. There we go. Do this, 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 and that. Buy us a little bit more room. Perfect. Okay. Let me go get some more. It's some more wood for stairs. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of another speed up bit montage because we're gonna try that and see what happens. And get some pathways down, and I'll bring you back when it's all well and good. Okay, guys, and we're back, and I just made this another addition to the path. Got it all flushed and figured out. And then, so that goes all the way back over there. So that's, now we're all good to go. N Next what we'll do is I'm actually going to smooth out some of these areas over here. Just not by a lot, just by taking a couple blocks off of each little mound, and more evenly spreading it out. Also, so we can fill in this little pit kind of area and like make it a little bit more level. Not so level that it brings like no characteristic to the land, just level enough to where I can have like builds in certain areas without having to do too much more terraforming, which I do love, but you know, there is a point where you need to prep areas before you actually need them. Oh, yeah. Actually, my friend who used to spawn here, he said he didn't like the terraforming part of Minecraft, and I was always like, yeah, I love the terraforming part of Minecraft. Because sometimes, with building, you can't ever, you don't, it doesn't really strike you the want to build something isn't always there. But with terraforming, you don't have to have any want, well, for me at least, and you can just keep going and getting everything moved around. You don't have to like do anything extraneous. Perfect. Look at all this dirt. That's also one of the reasons why I have that giant uh, area over there, is because I just don't like, I like having all these materials at hand. It's like, you know, it's fun. Okay, let's look at this all. Probably gonna cut this footage just because I realized how much you actually do have to cut in a YouTube video just to even get it to upload at any decent time. Like, as in yesterday, I was supposed to upload at 11, and instead of uploading at 11, I had to upload nearly at 3 because it took so long for everything to download to YouTube. I'd then download it from YouTube onto my other device and reconfigure all the pieces and blend it all together. And I don't even think I did a good job of that because I was like, wow, it's really choppy because I had to edit so much out to even get it to the point where I could send it out. Okay. Sorry, I just don't want to leave those. I don't want to let those flowers despawn because I want those. Okay, let's go over here. Let's get this done. See, it's like not like a major difference, but it definitely makes a difference when you start filling in some of the areas and making it like a little more gradual. I know this is already kind of like a gradual plane, but still, it just needs some more leveling. Oh, nope, don't want that. Come on. Now, normally I kind of want to make this into a pond, but the ponds I've been making, I'm not really that happy with because the water is just so light. Like, light goes through it so far. It's not like the old water. It's not like the old Minecraft water where you could kind of like just go around it, like, as in like make it darker. So I'm like, it's kind of not fun to have ponds. But do you want? I will think I'll leave. I may leave a good portion of this uh, open air, just in case we do want to add a pond in the future. Down. Perfect. Actually, what we'll do is, oh, that's actually a better idea. So we'll take this pond, we'll take this part, make it into a pond, and we'll have it'll be the runoff from the mountain. Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. Actually, well, we won't start now, just because that's a totally different project. I said we'd be working on paths, and paths it shall be. What's my dog's dreaming? I know what she's dreaming about. It's a bit fat there in the trail, but that's okay. Let me. I kind of wish there wasn't this snow biome right here, but I'll have to go. Oh, I also never told you guys about these. So these little gold blocks are markers to where when I need to make new maps, I stand there and do it, so that I always remember, where I need to go. Okay. Um, let's bring the trail around this way and go up and over. Still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording. Yeah, so let's bring the trail over here and we'll bring it all back. I will cut back to that when I'm done and give you guys an overview. That's gonna be really boring getting around that. So I will give you. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And we're back. So I just got done linking up all the paths. So let me show you guys what I've done. Oh, that. Okay. So pathway goes down here as we saw before and all the way over to that hill. Also, I've decided this is where, yeah, this is where we're gonna have like a little portal thing. Like it's gonna be like selling portals. Like these are like the damaged ones that like are secondhand. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. Get away from me, scale. And so it's gonna go down here, and this is where we're gonna have some flower beds to like grow different types of dyes and and crops that produce dyes like cactus. Like, look how cool this is. Like, so we're going all the way over here. Maybe I should have brought Toothless for this, but who cares? I'll edit parts out if I want to. So I'm gonna go down here. It'll go all the way over here. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this part yet. I know I want to do some like, oh, did I plant that? I think I planted that. Maybe like some mangrove swamps over here. Yeah, I think that's why I planted this. I was like, this is the area where I can put mangrove swamps. So this, like, I can kind of put like mangrove swamps over here, or maybe like extend this beach out to have it be like a little seaside town area of the island, maybe. And then we go up the stairs, over to here, and through these little trees, which, yeah, I had to cut some down. And beautiful view of the lighthouse. So something will go here, like a house or something. I don't know yet. Down these stairs, and we are back at the Iron Port. Yay. And isn't that cool? I like it. And then we'll go back to these caves that have like little trail going in throughout them. And so I think that's really good. I think that is a great path. Let me get back to Toothless. Yeah. Well, I think this is a great path. And this will be able to, kind of be like the ring road for Island, like from Skyrim Oblivion. This is our ring road. Damn, it takes a long time to walk this. Let's get back to Toothless. So we can get an aerial view of it. Ah. Yeah, look how great that is. I'm actually going to shear that little part off right there. But that, oh, that's amazing. Looks perfect. Okay, let's add some lighting. Eh, Or, perfect. Okay. Now, that is the lighting done for the path. Look how good that looks. Some places it's a bit awkward because I'm not still too sure about how I wanted to lay out the lighting. It's kind of hard to judge distance based off blocks because, it's a winding path. You don't want it to look too uniform, but you don't want it to look ugly in terms of nothing's not cute, aesthetic about it. Oh, but look at that. Look at how, look at that. Now we got a road going all around the entire island. Perfect. Oh, I missed a spot right there. There we go. All aesthetically pleasing. I don't know. We'll still probably change up some of it. Still probably some work to be done. And I think for the rest of this episode, I'm gonna quickly just build some houses, just give you or lay out some plots and see what you guys think about that for the houses and stuff over here. So let's get started on that. So we will have a couple plots just to mark them out. This will be the flower, guys, so that's why I'm keeping those pistons here. Mm, And we'll have another guy over here. Perfect. Oh, come on. Why are you doing that? Perfect. There we go. Another plot up here. This one will be a longer house. I don't know, I'm kind of just like guessing how I want the houses to be. Maybe I should make like a really old style village, like one of those like kind of like a nostalgic throwback to like when villages were different. All that stuff plotted out. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go get some water and fill that pond up. Well, guys, I just filled up the lake, well, pond, I guess. And I guess that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and hope y'all have a nice day. Have a nice, y'all have a good day. Well, I guess I just said that. You know exactly what I mean. I'm awkward. Bye.